The device in question involves two 20 amps plugs wired to a 4-pin socket, providing two hots, a neutral, and a ground. This is intended for use where a 4-wire supply isn't available, but 15 amps or 20 amp sockets on separate circuits are. Let's consider the NEC compliance of this device. NEC Section 210.4 A5 states that multi-outlet raceways, cord sets, and power strips shall not be used as a substitute for permanent wiring. Additionally, NEC Section 406.5 B requires that plug-in cords and plug connectors shall be listed and identified for the specific use. Now, let's address the safety concerns. Firstly, there is the risk of overloading. The device allows connection of two 20 amps plugs, potentially drawing a total of 40 amps on a circuit designed for only 20 amps. This can lead to overheating and creates fire hazards. Secondly, there is the lack of grounding. The device may not provide a reliable ground connection, potentially creating a shock hazard. Thirdly, there are potential loose connections. The multiple plugs and connections increase the likelihood of loose or faulty connections, which can also pose a fire or shock hazard. Fourthly, there is the risk of tampering. The user has the ability to modify the wiring of the device, which can create additional safety risks if done incorrectly. Based on the information, the device violates NEC Section 210.4 A5 as it is intended for use as a substitute for permanent wiring. In addition, it raises serious safety concerns due to the potential for overloading, grounding issues, loose connections, and tampering. The device is not NEC compliant and should not be considered safe for use. It is strongly recommended to use proper electrical wiring methods and avoid using devices like this that compromise safety. Overloading can cause wires to overheat, melting insulation and potentially causing a fire. It can also damage connected equipment. Grounding ensures a safe path for electrical current in the event of a fault, protecting against electric shock. Without proper grounding, a fault can energize conductive surfaces, posing a serious risk. Loose connections create resistance, which generates heat. This heat can damage the connection points and surrounding materials, leading to fire. Loose connections can also cause arcing, which is a source of ignition. Tampering with electrical wiring can introduce errors that compromise safety. Incorrect wiring can lead to short circuits, ground faults, and other dangerous conditions. It is important to always follow proper wiring practices and consult with a qualified electrician when making electrical modifications. The NEC is a comprehensive set of standards designed to ensure electrical safety. Adhering to the NEC helps minimize the risk of electrical hazards. Proper wiring methods, including the use of appropriate wire sizes, overcurrent protection, and grounding, are essential for electrical safety. Devices that circumvent these methods can create dangerous situations. In summary, the use of the described cheater tap device is not recommended due to its potential to violate the NEC and create safety hazards. It is always best to rely on proper electrical wiring methods and consult with a qualified electrician for any electrical work. When dealing with electricity, safety should always be the top priority. The risks associated with improper wiring and unsafe devices are significant and can have serious consequences. Take the time to ensure that all electrical work is performed correctly and in accordance with applicable codes and standards. Electrical safety is a shared responsibility. By understanding the potential hazards and taking appropriate precautions, we can all help prevent electrical accidents and injuries. The NEC is updated regularly to reflect advancements in technology and changes in safety practices. Staying informed about the latest requirements is crucial for electrical professionals and anyone involved in electrical work. Proper grounding is one of the most important aspects of electrical safety. It provides a low impedance path for fault current, helping to quickly trip over current protective devices and prevent electric shock. Grounding systems should be properly designed and installed to ensure their effectiveness. Overcurrent protection devices, such as circuit breakers and fuses, are designed to protect electrical circuits from overloads and short circuits. These devices should be properly sized and installed to provide adequate protection. Regular inspection and maintenance of electrical systems are essential for identifying and correcting potential hazards. This includes checking for loose connections, damaged wiring, and other signs of wear and tear. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, it is always best to hire a qualified electrician. Electricians have the training and experience necessary to perform electrical work safely and in accordance with applicable codes and standards. When selecting electrical equipment and devices, be sure to choose products that are listed by a recognized testing laboratory, such as Underwriters Laboratories. Listed products have been tested and certified to meet applicable safety standards. Electrical safety is not just about preventing electric shock and fires. It is also about protecting electronic equipment from damage caused by power surges and other electrical disturbances. Surge protection devices can help protect sensitive electronic equipment from these types of events. Educating yourself and others about electrical safety is essential for creating a safe environment. This includes learning about the potential hazards of electricity and how to prevent accidents. By working together, we can all help reduce the risk of electrical injuries and fatalities. The device in question attempts to circumvent established electrical safety practices and codes. These practices and codes are in place to protect people and property from the hazards of electricity. By using such a device, you are putting yourself and others at risk. It is important to understand that electrical safety is not a matter of convenience. It is a matter of life and death. Taking shortcuts or ignoring safety precautions can have devastating consequences. Always prioritize safety when working with electricity. If you are unsure about something, ask a qualified electrician. Your safety is worth it. In conclusion, the cheater tap device is not a safe or code-compliant solution for providing power. It is essential to use proper wiring methods and consult with a qualified electrician for any electrical work.